My name is George, and Bentley's here with me as well. And we have an awesome alignment flow practice for you today. This practice is all focused on the spine and being mindful of the positioning of the spine, helping you work with this natural curvature, using your breath to help stabilize movements, and a lot more. This is really a feel-good practice. I think you'll really enjoy it. And I do want to also say that thank you, of course, Wilkes Recovery Revolution, for the opportunity to share these practices every weekend. This is a partnership between Wilkes Recovery Revolution and Yoga with George Ethan. If you have any spare time, be sure to check out our Facebook pages to learn what we're about. With that being said, I do recommend, especially if you're a beginner, a pillow. So go grab that, and at least one block. If you have two, that's awesome. But for some of the poses, especially for beginners, I highly recommend this to support and supplement your practice. So go ahead and grab those things and make sure you're wearing something comfortable. Start a few minutes early just so that people can get set up before they get started. And make sure you have plenty of room to move around in. Be sure to also grab a friend and have them practice with you if you have one nearby. The more you spread the word, the more practices and more content we can share in the future. So get the word out there. We really appreciate you telling people in the community about it so we can help spread the joys of yoga. And also, just a reminder, these classes are free. So be sure to, again, check out our pages and to leave a comment or a like just to let us know that you're here, so we can appreciate what y'all are doing to support us as we are supporting you through this program. And of course, if you have any questions, reach out to us on our Facebook pages. We would love to hear from you. With that said, let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start in a comfortable seat. I'm going to start, if you have your pillows, let's go ahead and all of us have a seat on our pillows, even if you're accustomed to this practice. This is just to help us elongate the spine. So grab a seat on your pillow. Just sit nice, cross-legged. Take your time getting here. And when you're ready, think nice and tall in the spine. Imagine an invisible line pulling up at the crown of the head, nice and gently. So from here, just place your hands on your knees or wherever they fall naturally. Even if it's your dog, if it falls on your dog. And close your eyes or soften your gaze. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Breathe in and out. Let's do that one or two more times just to settle in here, breathing in, maybe finding a gentle lift in the chest, and exhale, relax the shoulders. Last one. As we breathe in, think of the day so far and your to-do list. And with your exhale, let it all go. Exhale out. All right, slowly open up the eyes. And we're going to create a little frictional heat by rubbing our hands together. Go ahead and begin doing that. It can start out slow. We're just creating a little heat in our hands to supplement our practice, to warm up the arms. Stick with me. Maybe increase how fast you move your hands to create a little more heat. Maybe you press your palms a little closer together. Going for 5, 4, 3, go faster, 2, 1, and release the hands and place them at the heart. And breathe into this space all together now. Inhale. Notice the heartbeat, notice the warmth of your hands. Exhale out. Find a place of ease while staying tall in the spine. Breathe in, find length in the spine. And Exhale out. Be soft in the belly. Just a couple more breaths here. Option to close your eyes or soften the gaze. Inhale. Set an intention for this practice. It may just be to learn something new. It could be just to practice with your breath and your alignment. Exhale. And inhale in. And let it go. Awesome. Moving to our first movement, a variety other than our hands, friction. We're going to drop our chin to our chest, keeping long in the spine from the base of the neck down to our tailbones. Chin to chest. Inhale and roll your left ear towards your left shoulder. And inhale, keeping length in the spine. Exhale, roll it forward, chin to chest. We're just warming up the neck muscles here. And use your breath. As you exhale, roll forward, inhale, hold to one ear to the other, to the shoulder, excuse me. That's a big thing with flow. With flow, it's about using your breath to guide your movements. That's the key word. It's a guide. I am merely just a guide. As this is your yoga practice, you make the variations as you see fit. If you choose, you can have the option to hold at one place. Maybe you can walk your fingertips down to the mat, or even allow them to hover over to the opposite side of where your head holds. Getting a deeper stretch in the shoulder and the right of your neck. Breathe here a few breaths maybe, or you can continue rolling with your breath. Just getting nice and loose here, letting go of tension. And if you're holding, go ahead and switch. And breathe deep here, keeping, again, a lift in the chest here. You want your heart to remain open. And that's why we use the pillow, because we have this natural desire to hunch over a little bit when we're sitting cross-legged. And that little bolster or support in the hips helps you kind of lift up in the spine. Do one or two more rotations at your own pace. Even it out. And then we'll meet chin to chest and roll it back up to center. Awesome. Now to let go of some shoulder tension, we're going to roll our shoulders forward and up, squeeze them together, and exhale down and back. Inhale forward and up, squeeze. Exhale back and down. Do that as your own pace, using your breath. Nice and slowly. We're doing this motion with control, not trying to force any movements. If you feel any pinching or pain, ease off. You don't have to force it. We want this to be a gradual increase of strength and pressure here. Now, if you feel a little discomfort, that may be normal, and it's okay to sit with that discomfort. However, if you feel pain, that's your body telling you, ease off. All right, switch. We're starting at the top. Squeeze your shoulders to your ears and roll forward and down with your exhale. Inhale back and up. Exhale forward and down. Repeat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down and forward. Do about 2 or 3 more. Last one. And release. Nice. All right, from here, we're going to do a twist, and this is where the alignment comes to play. So we lift our spine like we have, but we want to focus our tailbone reaching down. Our heart lifts and the crown of our head lifts up. So with that in mind, we're going to inhale, sweep our hands, palms parallel, forward and up. And as we exhale, we allow our hands to gradually fall, right palm to left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, think nice and tall. Exhale, draw your navel in towards the spine and create your twist. Now this is very gentle. This is not something we're forcing or crunching into. Use your breath here. Inhale to find length and lift in the spine. Exhale, draw the navel in and deep in the twist. 2 more. Inhale, breathe in, find length. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Bring your gaze past your left shoulder. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, deep in the twist here. Walk your hands back to center to where your knees are. And inhale, sweep the hands up towards the sky. Lift in the chest. Exhale, draw your hands to the opposite direction. Right palm behind you, left to your right knee. Open the chest. Think nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, draw your navel in, deep in your twist. Couple more. We got 3 here. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, draw your navel in to deep in the twist. Maybe bring your gaze to your right shoulder. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale in, lift and lengthen. And exhale, deep in the twist. Gorgeous. Bring your hands back to center. Now we're going into a seated revolving cat and cow. So let's start with a normal cat and cow, and then we'll move into the revolving part. Cat and cow, if you're unfamiliar, we're going to start with cow by lifting our chest, having our hands to our knees from our seating position, and pulling our chest forward, puffing out our bellies with our inhale. As we go into cat pose, we're going to exhale, draw our navel into our chest like we did in our twist, arc the back, and draw our chin to our chest with our arms straight. Inhale, bend the elbows to support. You lift your chest forward, look up, inhale. Exhale, round it through. Do that one more time on each side, using your breath. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Now we're going to go into our revolution from cat pose. We're going to scoop our heart space, starting to the left. We're going clockwise all the way forward. Inhale, and as we exhale, we round it back. We're kind of stirring a pot here. That's the best analogy I've got for that. But inhale, round it forward. Exhale, round it back. Remember, draw your navel into your spine. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, back. Think nice fluid motions here. We're not trying to force anything. We're just warming up the spine, bringing in some fluidity into our practice, using our breath. All right, switch your rotation. We're going counterclockwise. So exhale, round it back. Inhale, scoop your heart forward to the right and front. And to the left and back. A couple more rounds of this. Waking up our spine, bringing some mindfulness to it. Maybe you close your eyes so you can notice the sensations you're creating. Last rotation. Bring yourself back to center. Awesome work. We're going to move into all fours. Set your pillow aside. Unless you have bad knees, You can use that pillow to support your knees here. If you're okay with that, without those, go ahead and put your pillows to the side. Place your wrists under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And from here, we're going into and dropping straight into puppy pose. What we do is from our all fours position, we place our elbows down where our hands were and inch our hands forward and let our hearts melt down to the mat. Breathe in and out. From here, we're going to bring our knees as walk our hands back to all fours, bring our knees as wide as the mat, toes to touch, and walk our hips all the way back. And then bring our hands forward back into extended child's pose, 2 heart openers. Breathe in and out. Now we're using our hearts to guide us, guiding our elbows to where our hands are, and bringing ourselves back into puppy pose. Inhale in and out. Walking your hands back, guiding your hips down, and then sinking down into child's pose. Breathe in and out. Last round. Sliding your hands forward, elbows where the wrists are, and melting the heart down. Hips are lifted in puppy pose. Inhale in. Exhale out, just noticing the alignment from crown to tailbone. And then bringing our hands back, dipping our hips down, and melting down, extended child's pose. Breathing into the back body. And exhale, melting towards the mat. Gorgeous. Now let's bring ourselves back to all fours. And from here, we're going to go into our first sun salutation. We're going to kick our right foot up, foot parallel to the sky, and exhale, draw the knee into the chest, looking forward, and planting the foot in between the palms, going into a low lunge. From here, we're going to pivot that back foot. We're going counterclockwise, or bringing our back foot to face the right side. And then we're going to press up onto our leg here on our right to bring our torso up. Extend it out so the foot is flat and the leg is long. Go in, open your arms out wide like so, like we're going into a warrior 2, and then allow yourself to tip over to the left, nice and slow till your fingertips is on the left side. If this is a little much, you can use your block on your left hand into a side angle. Keeping your foot pressed into the mat, your back foot pressed on the top of the foot pressed on the floor. Inhale in, exhale, extend the hand beyond your head to create one long line from the right fingertips to the right toes. Pulling the thumbs back, keeping your heart open here. Breathe deep. Draw your navel in as you exhale, cultivating strength in the core. And on your next inhale, bring your hands out long like so. And imagine an angel pulling on your right hand, lifting you back up, and bending that right knee as we dip into that right knee to create a half warrior 2. It's okay if your front knee goes a little beyond that front ankle, but try to avoid it going over the toes. Awesome. Let's cartwheel down. Pivot that back leg to make it parallel and adjust as needed. And we're going to walk our hips back, keeping our front foot where it is. You can keep your foot flat on the mat or raise your toes to reach towards your forehead, runner's lunge. Inhale in, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Last one, inhale, lift the chest on your fingertips. Exhale, fold. If you need a gentle bend at the front knee, go for it. And then we're going to walk our knee or walk our foot back forward, lift up on the back knee, plant the left palm, and reach the right hand up high for a twist. Inhale here. Nice long line from crown to the back heel. Exhale, bringing the fingertips down. Step or hop that back foot to meet the front, and we will meet in a forward fold, feet hip width apart. Breathe deep. Inhale in. Exhale out. Think nice and heavy here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Maybe shake your head a little yes. Maybe you shake your head no. Maybe you have a gentle bend or generous bend of the knees, and you grab hold of each elbow with your palm and sway side to side. Truly letting go everything in the torso, head and neck. Release the palms. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees generously. Inhale, sweep the hands forward in front of you, dropping the hips gently into a chair pose. Inhale, lift the arms up so they're parallel to your ears, pulling the thumbs up, keeping a heart open chair pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, press into the heels to lift your torso to straight. Then exhale, rain the fingertips down at your sides. Tadasana. Head over your heart space, your heart over your pelvis. Shine your pelvis, headlights forward and up. Reaching down with the tailbone. Breathe here for a few breaths. Notice how you feel. Notice where you are right now. Awesome. Inhale in, lift the palms. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, your version, hands to shins, thighs, or the floor. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, bring back one foot and the other, and we go into plank. And then on your next exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. From here, we have our hands at our rib cage, squeezing our elbows in together. Inhale, look forward, cobra. Exhale, release. You got two more cobras. Inhale, lift up. Imagine your connection from crown to tailbone here, pressing firmly into the pelvis. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale. Press into your foundation. And then exhale, let it go. Awesome. Press up to go back into all fours. And we're going to do this again on the left side. On your next inhale, we're going to kick the left foot up, foot parallel to sky. Exhale, draw the knee into the nose, looking forward, and plant the foot in between the palms. Going into our gate, we're going to pivot the back foot a quarter turn clockwise. And we're going to bring ourselves up into a half warrior two position. From here, pressing firmly into the top of the back foot and the front foot as well, we're going to bring our right hand down to the mat or onto a block and extend our left foot out long into our little side angle here. Opening our chest here, keeping your breath steady. Inhale. Exhale, extend your arm out beyond the crown of the head, thinking of a long line from fingertip to the toes. Try to stay light in the fingertips here, or you can be flat on the hands if that's better for you, or stay on the block with your palm. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Feel deep stretch in the left hip. Keep rolling the heart open. Pulling back the left thumb. Keeping that alignment. Breathing deep. On your next in breath, extend your hands so they're into warrior position. Exhale. Next inhale, lift up. Pivot that front leg, bend into that front knee, warrior two, half warrior two. Gorgeous. Breathe in and out, creating a nice stretch in the hips here. And cartwheel down to the left, framing the left foot. We're going to pivot that back knee now. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the palms back, straighten the left knee or have a micro bend in the knee. Runner's lunge. Inhale in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, heart lifts. Exhale, fold forward. Last one. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Awesome. We're going to walk our foot forward, bring our back foot or back knee to lift up. Plant the right palm. Inhale, lift the left hand up high for a twist, having an alignment from our crown to our heel, back heel. Inhale, exhale, rain the left fingertips down. Step or hop that back foot to meet the front. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Think nice and tall, crown of the head to the tailbone. Exhale, forward fold. And this time we're going to roll all the way up to Tadasana. Take your time here, bend the knees generously, and I really, really want you to take it nice and slow as we feel each vertebrae stack in the spine. Note the last thing to rise will be your head. So let that chin stay at the chest as long as possible. Slow, 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 slow. Tadasana. Mountain pose. Palms facing forward, heart lifts, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Take a few breaths just to recognize how you feel. Gorgeous. On your next in-breath, reach your hands up towards the sky. Maybe do a micro back bend. Next exhale, bend the knees, lower the hips. And here we go into a chair pose. Breathing deep. Bring your gaze forward. Lift up the thumbs. Heart remains open. Two more breaths here. You got this. Maybe you dip a little deeper. And then on your next exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Exhale, forward and bow. Plant the palms, bring back your feet, and bring your feet together as we are in plank. Now, we're going to do a little core work here. And to do this, we are going to keep firm on the right wrist, press firmly into all 10 fingertips and knuckles, and bow and arrow our left hand up the body, and rotate our heels to the right as we go into side plank on the right, excuse me. We're going in for 4 breaths, lifting up in our right hips. We got this. Last breath, inhale, exhale, slowly bring the right or the left hand down. Other side, pivot the heels to the right this time. Bow and arrow the left hand, or the right hand, I'm sorry, up to the sky, lifting up in the hips. Breathe. Keeping a lift in our hips here. Last in breath. And as you exhale, slowly bring the right palm down. Lower everything to the ground. Beautiful. Squeeze the elbows in together. Inhale, look up, cobra. Exhale, forward fold or bow. Press up to all fours. And then we're going to meet in our downward facing dog. Curl the back toes under, bring the hips up towards the sky, pedal it out, bringing down one heel and another. Giving our dogs a little walk this morning. Find a little reset. This time we're going to start with the left leg. We're going to slide the left leg up high. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest, looking forward, planting the foot in between the palms. All right. Pivot that back foot so it's facing the front right corner of the mat or facing outward. Press firmly into the front heel. Inhale, sweep the palms forward, up and back. Pulling those thumbs back, warrior one. Pressing firmly into that back toe. Here's where alignment comes into play. We want our fingertips to go down and our arms to be in line with our arms. I'm sorry, my arms are supposed to be in line with my ears. Excuse me. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Even with that back leg out back and our front leg like so, we want to maintain that alignment. Breathe deep here. Inhale. Exhale, open out wide, warrior two. We've already done one of these, but the half version. This time we're standing. Bring your gaze forward. Cultivating strength in our legs here as well as our shoulders. Pinkies back, heart remains open. Maybe you sink a little deeper for a deeper stretch. All right, my friends, from here, we're going to straighten that front leg. If you need to pause and get a block now, it might be your opportunity to do so. We're going into triangle. So with our hips cocking back, we're going to tilt forward our left hand onto our left leg. If you want, you can place your foot on the inside of the foot and place your fingertips on the mat or your palm all the way on the mat. But we want to keep our arms up and our heart open. So maintain that integrity in the spine here, keeping those legs straight. If you have to, get a micro bend in that front knee. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Awesome. Use that angel pull to bring your right hand, pull yourself back up, bend back into warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, drop the back palm, flip the front, up and over, peaceful warrior. Awesome work. Bending deeply into that front knee. On your next exhale, cartwheel down, keeping the knee bent. We're going to bring our elbow onto our thigh, lifting our right hand up, extended side angle. Remember our gate pose earlier. We're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend the hand beyond the crown of the head. Fingertip alignment to the right toes. Breathe. Pulling our thumbs back, keeping our heart lifted. If you want to lower your hand down to the floor, you may, or onto a block. Just as long as you can maintain your breathing. And then exhale, float the palms down. Pivot that back heel to parallel with your front. And then inhale, reach the left hand up high. Exhale, rain the fingertips down. Step that back foot up to the front. Bring your feet together, really together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Chair pose. Sinking the hips down. We're warmed up. We're awake. We're alive. Feeling good today. Inhale, press into our heels to lift all the way up to Tadasana. And exhale, hands to heart. Notice how you feel. Feel really grounded in the heels here. That is our foundation, and from that is where we grow from. We grow from our heels to bring support to the rest of our body. So always maintain an awareness of where your body is meeting the ground, and use that to press the ground away from you to create lift in the rest of the body. Awesome. Inhale, sweep the hands forward, up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Exhale, plant the palms, bring back one foot and another. You can lower to cobra or chaturanga, half push up to up dog. And then we'll meet again in downward facing dog. Right side. Inhale, lifting the right leg up high. Exhale, drawing the knee into the chest and planting the foot in between the palms, pivoting the back foot out. Inhale, sweep the hands forward and up. Warrior one. Adjust as needed. Keep your alignment. Drop down into hips. Slow your breath, or smooth, long, deep breaths. Gorgeous. Inhale in. Exhale, open the arms out wide, warrior two. Pulling those pinkies back, keeping your heart open. Feeling alive today. Maybe deepen your stretch if you wish to by bending deeper into the knee or widening your stance. Awesome. Inhale, straighten the front knee and tilt at the hips, reaching your right palm down to the shin of the right side, lifting your left hand up. You can have your palm here, fingertips or palm on the floor or on a block. Keeping your leg straight or micro bend in the leg. Keeping your heart lifted. Awesome work. Now imagine an angel pulling at your wrist, lifting you up, and bend back into the warrior two. Inhale, reach the front palm forward, drop the back palm, flip the front palm, and think up and over with your exhale as we go into peaceful warrior. Pulling the thumbs back, keeping our heart open. And then cartwheel down, bringing our right elbow to our right knee, lifting our left palm up, extended side angle. Breathe deep. You may notice one side feels different than the other, has different accessibilities. That's why I incorporate blocks, or why I recommend tools to support your practice, because everyone's in a different place. Inhale here. Exhale, extend the arm, making one long line from your fingertips to your toe on the left side. Pulling your thumbs back, breathe. If your hand's on the ground, use your elbow or your arm to press into the leg to create opening in the hips. Lift your hands back up, then plant the left palm, frame the right foot, and pivot the back foot. Plant the left palm and lift the right hand up high for a twist. Ground to heel connection here. Inhale in. Exhale, plant the right palm, step or hop the back foot to meet the front. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Exhale, forward and bow. Inhale, reach the hands way up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Notice how you feel. Maybe take a second to close your eyes. Slow down and just develop a moment of stillness for a few moments to take in your practice so far. All right, from standing, we're going to go into the center of our mat, widening our legs a little wider than hip width. We're going to pivot the back foot like so. And then we're going to pivot our left heel going and bending our front knee into high lunge. From here, we're going to keep our hands going forward as we are dipping our belly onto our right thigh. Think of the sensation as we have with our chair pose. And place your right hand onto a block or onto the floor in front of the right foot. Keeping forward, bringing all of your weight into your foot, into your hand here. We're going to gradually lift that back foot and then bow and arrowing our right hand up, lifting into our half moon. Breathe deep. Finding a little balance here. Making a T shape with the arms. Keeping a lift in the foot here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You got this. Again, use your block if needed. And allow the gravity of your foot to bring you back down into a warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Pivot the feet to the opposite side. Inhale, reach the hands up, bend the front knee. And we're going to the other side this time. Dipping forward, reaching our palms forward, like we're looking into a pool of water. We're going to bring our left hand in front of our left foot, bringing our weight all into our foot and our left hand, lifting or just gently tapping that back foot just to get a feel for it till we lift it all the way up. Bow and arrow the right hand to revolve open. This side may feel differently than the other. It may definitely feel differently than the other. Breathe deeply. Half moon. Keeping your heart open, crown of the head to the right heel. And then use your heel's gravity to bring you back, warrior two. Awesome work. Straighten that front heel. Bring your hands to center. Your feet nice and wide on the mat here. And we're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, wide-legged forward fold. Breathe deep here. If you wish to use your blocks to guide your hands or bring your hands to bring the ground up to the hands, go for it. For now, we're just feeling a little loose here. Find a gentle sway in the hips. All right. From here, inhale, halfway lift. Plant your right fingertips. Bow and arrow the left hand up high for a twist. Breathe in. Exhale, plant the left fingertips down and switch, reaching the right hand up high. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then exhale, bringing that down. Walking our hands maybe in between to where our feet are, bending our elbows. This time, walking our hands or hands on block over to our left side. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold onto the left side. Getting a deep stretch in our left hamstrings here. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Walking your hands to the right this time. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, forward, fold, all the way back to center. Awesome. So from here, bring your feet together ever so slightly. Maybe grab your block and put it down to behind your hips. We're going to bend the knees, lowering the hips down as we go into a froggy squat. Adjust as needed. Now you can use your hands to support you here in froggy squat. You can use your blocks under your hips to support you. Or you can place your palms together, pressing firmly against the thighs and knees here. Keeping your heart open. Remember the alignment, crown to tailbone. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Focusing also on the opposition and the arms and the legs here. Keeping your heart lifted. We got 2 more breaths here. You got this. Awesome work. Bring your palms behind you and find a seat. From here, my friends, we're going to kind of reset the legs. Bringing your legs as wide as the yoga mat here. I'm facing forward so you can see. We're going to let our knees fall to the left so they're at a 90-degree angle. Breathe here, keeping your heart lifted. For a little more, you can turn your torso to the left leg, walk your hands forward, and fold over the left knee. But that's completely optional. Couple more breaths here, wherever you are. Now switch, rotating the knees over to the right, maybe bringing your torso over the right knee entirely and folding forward for a deeper stretch. Awesome. All right, find your legs out straight along the mat here, staff pose. Inhale, reaching the hands up high. We're going to allow our tummies to cascade over the thighs here, bringing our hands to reach towards our toes. If they reach, maybe you can find a bind, or allow your hands to fall at the sides of your legs. Wherever you go, take this opportunity now to allow your chin to fall towards your chest and get heavy in the head. Breathe into the back body. Breathe into the shoulders. We're slowing down the practice now. Take another 3 breaths here, nice and slow. All right, walk your torso back up. From here, we're going to take our right foot over our left leg, wrapping our left arm around our right leg and placing our right palm behind us. Think nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, twist into the right, drawing your navel into the spine. If you want a little more, you can make a goalpost arm with your left arm and press it into the outer edge of that right knee. Avoid trying to crank it too much. Again, we're just deepening our twist with our breath, avoiding pain, creating space with our in-breath, creating softness and deepness into our exhale. Unravel and switch. We're going to bring our left leg over the right, wrapping our right arm around our left leg here. Nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. Awesome. Unravel here. We got one last little ditty here with core work, I promise. We're going to go into boat pose. If you want an easier variety, simply lean back into your palms, keeping your heart lifted, and bend at the knees, feet flat on the mat. Just bend into your elbows to lean back. Next level, lifting up the one foot and the other, keeping it parallel with the mat here. You can even play with tapping one foot down and the other. Next level here, I invite you to bring your right palm, your left palms to join your legs here. Maybe you feel a little shakiness now. Your core is activated, you're awake. Next level would be to lean back and open the arms and stretch the legs. And exhale, bring it in like so. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bring it in. One more. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bring your arms around your legs. Give yourself a hug. Awesome. We're going to bring ourselves finally onto our backs. Wrap your hands around your thighs and roll back. Nice and easy here. Maybe you take your knees and make little circles, giving yourself a nice massage. Take a few breaths here. You deserve it. Maybe you rotate the ankles here, one direction and another. Place your heels close to your hips here, and we'll plant our palms. We're going to inhale, roll the hips up, lifting up, 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 up. Bridge pose. Inhale here. Exhale, roll it down. Notice each vertebrae as you roll down the mat. Let's go for two more. Inhale, find lift. Exhale, find release. One more. Inhale, press into the mat. Lift up the hips. Find a squeeze in the glutes. You find shakiness here. Then exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly release your body all the way down to the mat. Fantastic. From here, we're going to bring in one knee, extend the left leg out long. Then exhale, draw that right knee across the body into a supine twist. Invitation to extend the right arm out long or go into goalpost arms. Bringing your gaze to the right, allow yourself to fall into this pose, deepening your breath. All right, unravel. Bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug here. And then extend the right leg out long and guide your left leg across the body into a supine twist to the right. Extending your left arm or goalpost arm here. Deepen the twist by looking to your left. Breathe here. On your next inhale, bring it all back together. I invite you for some yogi freestyle, where you could do whatever you need to. You can do some more hip circles or knee circles. You can do an inversion. You can go into plow pose. You can do a leg up the wall pose or shoulder stand. You can go into supine butterfly, just allowing your knees to fall at the sides. You can go into not extended child's pose. Well, you could go into extended child's pose if you wanted to go turn it back around, or you can go into happy baby, kind of reset your legs once again. Breathe deep here. Go and do whatever you need to kind of finalize so you can settle into our Savasana at the end of practice. Maybe you bring your knees into the chest and find a gentle sway side to side, massaging the low back. And when you find something that works for you, it feels good, we're going to allow one leg to spill out and another, allowing our hands to fall at our sides, allowing everything to feel heavy on the mat and the floor, just allowing our eyes to begin to soften or close, just beginning to notice again the quality of the air in the room. Notice the rise and fall of our belly and heart space as we breathe, noticing our heartbeat. Bringing awareness to the breath again. Just taking time and stillness to take in the practice for what it was, to let the nutrients sink in and just simply enjoy a few moments of stillness at the end of our practice. Take Shavasana, my friends, for what it's worth, for what it does for you. And I will conclude here in a few moments. But for now, remain in stillness and breathe deep. Okay, my friends, bring your awareness back into the space. Maybe you find a gentle stir on the fingertips and toes, swaying your head gently from one side to another. Bend one knee and the other and allow them to fall onto your favorite side. Maybe use your hand or arm as a pillow for just a few moments. Take your time here. When you're ready, use your hand to press up. We enter into a nice, comfortable seat. We conclude in gratitude, thanking ourselves for showing up, thanking our bodies for the capabilities that made this practice happen, and just being grateful for the day. I commend you all for joining me today. The hardest part is showing up, and you did it. That's awesome. That being said, we bring our palms together at our heart center, Anjali Mudra, and we bow to our hearts and say, Namaste. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you guys for joining me for another awesome practice. You can join us every week, every Saturday at 11 a.m. online. And if you have any more ideas or anything you want to see, come reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.